Hello friends, today we are going to learn about fundraising skills. I am Dr. Sam Deva, Asir, Assistant Professor of Social Work, Bishop College, Tiruchirappalli. First of all, we must know what is called fundraising, what is the need for fundraising, how we can go for fundraising, how we can make fundraising a more effective one. In today's class, we are going to learn the skills required for effective fundraising. Can we go to the class? The beautiful words, social workers are professional beggars. Yes, indeed, we are beggars, but we are not begging for our lives, but we beg for a good cause to be achieved. We have to be very proud to say that we are professional beggars. Here in this slide, you can see lot of chisels. Each and every chisel is of different sizes. The role of the chisel is to make a sculpture a more beautiful one. Each and every chisel has its own roles and responsibilities. Yes, the skills are like the chisels. The skills, each and every skill plays a vital role. Here in this topic of effective fundraising, we are going to learn about the different skill and what is their role. The first and foremost important skill is the language. The language is most important. Invariably, English or Tamil. If you have to be well versed or fluent in the language, what I'm going to talk to the people. Unless I'm confident on the language or good in the language, I can't convince the people. The second important skill required for fundraising is the documentation, or called as the booking file or the annual report. Each and every year, I have to maintain a file which contains all information about the ongoing activities, the activities occurred and going to happen also. Everything needs to be properly reported, filed, and kept for the future reference. The next important skill is the social media or the media coverage. Whatever program we organize, everything has to come in newspapers or magazines or in television, because then only the news will be spread to a wider group of people and everyone can understand the work what we have done. The next skill, what is important, is the credibility or the trustworthiness. Everyone must know about our organization. They have to understand that we are reliable, dependable people, trustworthy people. So that brings the credibility. So automatically, when the credibility is there, automatically people will love to give more and support the wonderful work what we do. The next important skill is the knowledge. Is the knowledge about the activity or the program or the cause for what I'm going to involve in fundraising. I must know the in and out of the organization. I must know the in and out about the program. Each and everything I have to clearly explain. Only when I know everything about the program, I can make the people to understand for what purpose I'm involved in fundraising. The next skill, what is required for fundraising, is the auditor's report, which we call as a statement or the balance sheet, where the auditors verify all the income and expenditure and gives a report that the funds what has been raised by the organization is properly utilized. When the auditor gives a report, that is a viable information. The next thing what we need to have is the confidence. Unless I don't have the confidence, I can't do anything. You can see a beautiful picture here. I can't do it. You have to remove the T. You have to say that I can do it. Only when I have the confidence, I can involve in fundraising. If I think that I cannot, and I cannot, till the end, I cannot involve in fundraising. Our next most important skill is called as the rapport building. Rapport building is maintaining good relationship with many people. Unless you maintain good relationship, money flow cannot be happen. The more number of people I know, I have more relationship. Automatically, whenever I seek a support from the other people, they'll be willing to contribute. The rapport building is most essential quality in fundraising. The next thing is I need to have the work commitment. I need to love my job. I have to be dedicated to my job. In other words, I can say I have to be workaholic. Only when I think of I have to do something for my organization, I have to do something for my country, I have to transform my world, I have to do something, God has given me an opportunity. Only I have the passion towards my job, I can do the fundraising in a very effective manner. The next skill is the patient. Many times people don't have this patience in their life. We must not be tensed or lose our temper. The beautiful word says that slow and steady wins the race. Many times people will ridicule us, but we have to be patient. You have to keep in your mind that you have to think about the life of Mother Teresa, how patient she was when she was been working for the leprosy people. That's the reason she has been called as a Mother Teresa or called as a Saint Teresa. We have to inculcate this patience in us. The next most important skill is the personality, the good look. You need to be having a pleasing personality, which will make you to appear good. So people have to accept you. You need to groom yourself. You have to have a clean shave. You have to put a beautiful dress, ironed dress. So all these things plays a vital role. The next important skill is the empathize. You need to empathize, make them to feel uncomfortable. The way you speak must make them to empathize. You have to make them to understand that I am there for you. We are doing a big work for the community. So it is your responsibility to support this type of people who are in need. Only when you make them to empathize, automatically they will generously contribute for this good cause. The next most important thing is the rewards. You have to recognize the people by giving mementos, gifts or praises for the fundraisers, through which you can encourage the people. The little rewards, little mementos, the praises you give, will motivate the people to involve themselves immensely for this good cause. And the next important skill is acknowledgement. By giving receipts, by giving a thanks letter, by saying thank you, all these words will make them to give more. These things has to be done immediately. That will strengthen the relationship. So these are some of the skills which is required for effective fundraising. Thank you. Thank you, friends, for listening very patiently to my talk. Hope you might have learned the various skills required for effective fundraising. God bless you all. Thank you.